Hi, I'm Jennifer Selleck with Performance Marketing Insider TV, and I'm here with Adrian Bliss, the head of communications for Skimlinks. Can you tell me a little bit about Skimlinks for anyone who doesn't know what it is?
Yeah, sure. So Skimlinks is in affiliate marketing, and what we do is we monetize content for all online publishers. Anyone who wants to monetize their content can use Skimlinks. And essentially the way that we work is we will provide hyperlinks, or we will automatically affiliate any hyperlinks that are included in a publisher's text. And it will automatically monetize within our merchant network of more than 18,000 merchants. We set about to study the last click attribution model in affiliate marketing because we found, we believed going in that it was inherently flawed, and we actually found as we went through, we worked with one of our merchants, Shop Direct, who are very data savvy, and we went through a lot of data to try to understand exactly how it works and what the pitfalls are. And what we found was that while content publishers are actually really great at driving awareness and sparking purchase intent in readers and users, they tend to not be towards the end of the purchase journey, which is where they would need to be in order to benefit from the last click affiliate model. They would have to be the last click prior to purchase. So we found that they're actually undervalued. It turns out in our study, they were only the last click 6% of the time, which is a tiny number, considering that the content sites are the ones doing the heavy lifting, talking about the features of a particular product or brand, talking about the benefits. And we also found that advertisers are losing out on this as well because they don't actually have the transparency or the incentive really to look in the click paths to better understand exactly what is driving new users to their websites.
Oh, wow.
And we actually found that when a content site is the first click in a click path, they are typically a new customer 55% of the time, which is a really high number. So yeah, we found that when a content site is the first site in a click path, 55% of the time, the customer being driven to a retailer site is a new customer. And this is in contrast to the volume of new customers being brought by the average of all other channels within the purchase journey. Those channels, which includes SEO, pay-per-click, etc., those only brought in new customers about 24% of the time. So you can see a really big difference between the two. Another factor that's important and why content sites are great at raising awareness is the engagement that they have. We found that when a user is introduced to a product name or brand within a content site, 31% of the time they will go from that content site and do some kind of SEO-based search on the product or brand. So that's actually really high engagement, especially when you compare that to, say, the click-through rates on a banner ad, which I've seen get as low as 0.2% or 0.1%.
So, do you think that since people are going to blogs and having this relationship with someone and kind of having a more personal touch, that it is also helping engage people to purchase and help with that?
Yeah, we've actually seen this. We see the study as helping to kind of as a proof point to the trend about social discovery and where kind of the value of monetizing social sites as well. It's this idea that you are sparking purchase intent via sometimes via social sites, and blogs are inherently social sites as well.
Yes.
They're personal, but we also could monetize, say, a Tumblr, someone's Tumblr blog, or we could monetize any number of different kind of social sites. We can provide hyperlinks that can be affiliated and then earn commissions. So yeah, and we do see the power of content sites in furthering social discovery. We think that another kind of interesting stat actually that kind of shows this is the sort of the time elapse, the amount of time that elapses between when a user first clicks on a content site and when they make a purchase. 9% of users will make a purchase within the first hour. Within 24 hours, you'll see 16% will make a purchase. Within 3 days, that number goes up to 31%. So even though there's time elapsing between when they were first introduced to the product by a content site, they'll actually make a purchase. Their desire to purchase actually grows the further out you get, up to about 3 days, which is as far as we studied that trend. But it's a strong desire to purchase because you have benefited as the user. You benefited from the discussion of the features and the benefits of the product. Like, for example, Kate Middleton can wear a dress and it sells out the next day. That's a great example. And, obviously her picture is going to be posted to all the different social sites, many different types of blogs, editorial sites, and the like. And if, affiliate marketing can really help media or blogs and social sites use, benefit from that kind of interest.
So my question is, if I were an affiliate and I use different means to try to monetize and make purchases and whatnot, how could they use Skimlinks, and how could they actually create a good revenue through your product?
I can kind of walk you through how that works. So basically, we work with many different types of content sites. We work with Condé Nast, some Condé Nast publishers like Lucky Magazine in the U.S. or Elle in the U.K. We work with Gawker Media as well. Basically, what happens is you sign up for Skimlinks, and every publisher that signs up with Skimlinks is vetted by someone in our London office, and they make sure that your site can be monetized and that it's appropriate content. Okay. And then from there, once that has happened, then you get a line of code and you install it into your website as the blogger. And you write an article about a pair of shoes available on Macy's.com, one of the merchants that we work with. If one of your readers clicks on the link that you have put on your website, it'll take them directly to the Macy's website, and then they buy, whatever the pair of shoes, and then you as the publisher or the blogger, you make a commission. And that's how it works.
One thing that you kind of mentioned that I found interesting was you work with big companies, but you also that get a lot of traffic to their site, but you also see a lot of revenue from smaller bloggers, which is really quite interesting because normally there's more traffic, the more purchase possibilities. So why do you think that is, and what do you think creates kind of a model and where people are purchasing more?
we actually we have success with a variety of different types of content sites, like as you say, whether they be some larger, more recognizable names like Gawker or Lucky Magazine or Refinery 29, onto smaller blogs that sort of more cottage industry blogs. It really just depends on the content and how monetizable it is. Consumer electronics websites do very well. We do a lot of work with them. We do a lot of work with fashion websites, the fashion vertical, parenting, sports. Basically, anybody can try to earn a living through affiliate marketing and try to use Skimlinks. What's great too about Skimlinks is that it doesn't cannibalize other revenue opportunities for you either, though. Okay. You can use it alongside advertising, and that's fine. It's a great way to have an incremental revenue stream, and it helps a lot of large publishers, and it helps a lot of smaller bloggers as well.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for taking your time. Is there anything else that you would like to mention?
Sure. Yes, we had an announcement earlier this week. I just wanted to kind of remind everybody. We at Skimlinks, our mission really is to help publishers earn revenue based on for the hard work that they do driving purchase intent. And we had an announcement earlier this week that I just wanted to mention. The Google Affiliate Network announced that it was shutting down August 1st. And we've put together an overwrite that's going to help any of the former GAN merchant links work properly, and either they'll be affiliated through the Skimlinks network, or if the merchant is not in our network, we'll make sure that we repair the link so that it'll still work and the publisher can potentially monetize that link.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, and hopefully we can talk more.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.